All right, hello Thierry. We are looking at lesson 1. Let me know in the comments how to pronounce your name, if I'm saying it incorrectly. When we write critiques, we don't have to worry about name pronunciation, but when we do this, we have to get it right. So welcome to the Nikon Flash class, and we are looking at the first shot, Nikon 105mm f8, 2/50th of a second, ISO 100. So using your macro lens as a portrait, probably it's a great lens for that. Those of you who also have this. Great shot here. Do include next time, it's fine this time, but a little more of a description in your description about what you were doing and what was going on with the light. So it looks here like you're filling with on-camera flash, your pop-up flash maybe even, but on-camera flash, and this is a great job with that. You filled it in nicely. This is one of those cases where I can tell we're looking at midday light, and you know, it's a little bit in front of you probably, so she would have been looking very dark and shaded. Her eyes would have been nearly black coming out, so great job on this. It does have that on-camera flash look with that shadow right under the chin. If you have the ability to get that flash off the camera and even just hold it up in your hand a couple feet up, you can get much more natural looking light and a much more, you don't have that shadow right there below the chin, and you'll get a little bit more definition under the eyelids as well. But great job on the flash exposure. This is just right, and you balanced it very well with the ambient, so great job with that. And then here we've got Sophia. Flash is off the camera, so I know you have the ability. Looks like you're in an umbrella, or yeah, it looks like an umbrella, and it looks like umbrella light. This is fantastic. I'm a big fan of softer light. Hard light works in some cases. This is what we call hard light, that direct flash. Soft light is generally much more pleasing. I love the way it's lighting up the eyes here. You're in a dark room, so the pupils are big, which is really interesting, but we've got the light reflecting in the eyes, putting a nice catch light in the eyes. She's far enough away from the background that you're not lighting the background up equally. I mean, this is a great job. So as far as manually setting up the flash, getting your exposure correct, getting your subject looking properly exposed, and balancing out, again, you in this case, you worked out the flash exposure on the background so it's not competing for attention, and it's also nicely out of focus. So great job with that. And then here's 70mm f8, 2/50th of a second, ISO 80. Sophia and I, or it is Sophia, I killed the light, ambient light. I had to put the ISO low in order to be able to stay at the max of a 2/50th of a second. Well, never you fear, because we are going to be talking about high-speed sync in the coming weeks, and so you will be able to step past that 2/50th of a second ceiling and get drop that ambient even more. That would be what I would do here. It's going to make those little parachute, some people call them parachutes, but the seedlings pop out and really do stand out more. Now, something that's really interesting, if you have more than one flash, that you can do, especially with this particular subject, is that you can get a light behind them and have it pointed towards them. So you get a little rim of light around her hair. We're going to be talking about this, so don't worry. There's more information coming for sure. But it will also light these guys up. Anything that will pick up light, and that is, you know, a subject like this, the light's going to come through it, and it's going to catch all those little highlights, and that would just make these pop against there. And you can even put a flash on the other side of her and throw a yellow gel on it and get the look of being out in sunset light and doing this, and it can be very, very, very believable. So much more information coming on that, but again, dead on. So a great job on this lesson. Dead on flash exposures. This is very well put together. So great job, and we will see you soon for lesson 2.